Hello everyone, let's learn how to do a lazy daisy flower today. For that, you have to draw two circles, a bigger circle and an inner circle as shown. Then you have to draw some guiding lines which are radiating lines as shown in the video. You can draw as many number of guiding lines as you want. These are only for understanding the direction in which you have to do the stitches. The number of strands used for doing a lazy daisy is 6. In some cases, you can use 12 strands also. In order to understand the concept of number of strands, please check the tutorial given in the description. Start the flower from one of the guiding lines as shown in the video. Then insert the needle to the very next point as shown. Make a loop like this and pull out the needle through the loop along the guiding line. Very gently pull the thread and tighten the loop and insert the needle very close to the loop outside the loop. This is how you do a lazy daisy stitch. To start the next petal, start from the very next point of the first petal. Insert the needle at the very next point to make a loop and pull out the needle through the loop. Very gently tighten the loop and insert the needle outside the loop to fix the petal on the cloth. While pulling down the thread, you have to pull it very gently. Again, repeat the process. For the next petal, start from the very next point of the previous petal. Insert the needle at the very next point to make a loop and pull out the needle through the loop very gently. Then insert the needle outside the loop, very close to the loop, very gently pull down the thread. Then we have reached the next guiding line. So you have to stitch the petals along the guiding lines to get a radiating style. You can add more guiding lines if you want. The drawing of guiding lines are very important because we have to get the petals in a radiating manner. To get the petals in right direction, we have to stitch them along the direction of the guiding lines. Make sure that the petals are very close to each other and there are no much space left between the petals. This is very important for the beauty of the flower. Lazy daisy is one of the most basic embroidery stitches. You can use these stitches for doing leaves, flowers and many more other applications. You can use lazy daisy for doing hoop arts. You can use lazy daisy for doing flowers on your dresses. You can use them for doing flowers and floral patterns on your bags, hats, shoes, etc. Make sure not to pull the thread while inserting the needle into the cloth and while making the loop as well as while fixing the loop on the cloth. The most common mistake is that people will pull the thread very tight while making the loop. You have to be very gentle with the thread while pulling the thread. The stitches must be tight enough as well as loose enough at the same time. You have to practice this flower 2 to 3 times before understanding how to stitch it properly. You can check out the description for Bullion rose, Caston rose and woven rose flower tutorials. So this is how we do the petals of a lazy daisy flower. To fill the center of the flower, we are going to do French knots. For doing French knots, I am using 12 strands. You can check the description for detailed French knot tutorials. You have to use a matching colored thread for doing the center of the flower. Slowly fill the center of the flower with thick and big French knots as shown in the video. First, you have to fill the border of the inner circle with French knots and then fill the center of it. By doing this, you will get a perfect flower. Using the threads with proper color combination is very important for the beauty of the flower. I have given the details of the thread, like the thread number and the number of strands used, in the subtitles. I am using anchor threads for doing all my embroidery works. These threads are available on Amazon or you can buy them from local shops. Next, I am going to show you how to secure the thread behind the cloth. You can tie a knot very close to the cloth as shown in the video. Make sure not to pull the thread too much tight because that will affect the stitches. Cut off the extra thread using the scissors. It is very important to keep the backside of the hoop very neat. You have to tie the knots as shown in the video and then cut off all the extra threads using the scissors. Add some leaves to make the flower more beautiful. The number of strands I have used for doing this leaf stitch is 12. You can use 6 strands also for doing the leaves. The leaf stitch that I am using here is the fishbone leaf stitch. You can learn this stitch in detail from the tutorial given in the description. Make sure that the leaves are thick enough while doing the stitches. You can do any type of leaf stitch to make the pattern beautiful. The leaf embroidery stitches tutorial is given in the description. Please do check them out. If you liked the tutorial, please like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can check out my other videos for understanding the basics of embroidery. As we have done before, to secure the thread behind the cloth, you have to tie a knot very close to the cloth and then cut off the extra thread using the scissors. So this is how we do a lazy daisy flower embroidery. Please try out this flower embroidery and let me know the results in the comment section. We will meet in the next video. Until then, bye bye.